You were a U.S. attorney. You raised the possibility of convictions. I talked to a prominent defense lawyer who said, if you got 9 charges against you, might be able to get you off, work a deal. 91? I don't know about that. So are you convinced that he will be convicted of something in all of this?
He's going to be convicted this spring in Washington on the January 6th stuff. And the thing that convinced me of that was Mark Meadows getting a deal. Listen, I was around the White House during that period of time. Mark Meadows was Velcroed to Donald Trump's hip. He was with him every minute of the day. He knows everything that was discussed, everything that was told to Donald Trump about the real results of the election, everything that Donald Trump instructed others to do. He knows it. And he's going to be an objective observer about that. And, you know, with an immunity deal, he has no reason not to tell the absolute truth, which also includes that he engaged in committing crimes as well. And so here we have a criminal enterprise going on at the White House, and we want to send this back? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. And the only reason that there's even context for this conversation is because so many people are also dissatisfied with Joe Biden. You've got 2 people, both of whom, in my opinion, quite frankly, are too old for the job, who show signs every day that they're not up to the job every day. And so the American people sit there and say, look, what are we going to do with this choice? And that's why I'm out here fighting for this. It's not that I had nothing else to do. I had some pretty nice gigs I was doing that were very enjoyable and that were really good for my family. But I couldn't sit by and let this happen. And it bothers me just as much to have people who are in the race pretending to run for president. Like, run against Donald Trump. Like, when we were at the debate, and the one complaint I did have about the last debate was there was not one question about Donald Trump. I'm like, are we pretending that we're just the only 5 candidates up here for president and it's amongst us? The guy who's 20, 30 points ahead of all of us, we're not going to even bring him up and talk about him? I mean, this is the kind of stuff that drives me crazy. And now we've got a situation where you've got different candidates saying different things depending on what state they're in. So on the stage, you know, you had Governor Haley talking about we don't want to be divisive about abortion. Yet then she goes to Iowa and sits across from Bob Vander Plaats last week and says she'd sign a 6-week ban on abortion.
And you would not?
Well, absolutely not. You know, if I were president, I would not sign a national 6-week ban on abortion. Look, we for conservatives fought for 50 years to say this was taken away from the people by the Supreme Court. It should be returned to the people. We are seeing an extraordinary exercise in democracy, Willie, going on in every state in this country where people are getting a vote on this. Michigan, Kansas, Ohio just recently. And the people, this is such an emotional issue. People want to be heard on it, should be able to decide it. And our founders didn't think this was something that should have been going on, you know, with politicians. Look at what this Congress, the House, look at them picking a speaker. And the Senate, what we just talked about with these military, you know, promotions. You want to entrust abortion to those folks? I trust the people to make this decision. All 50 states should make their own decision. And there shouldn't be a 6-week national ban on abortion. Yet now that's Governor Haley's position when she's in front of Bob Vander Plaats. But it wasn't when she was on the debate stage. So, you know, you got to be careful about these things because you don't know what people are going to do if they try to be everything to everybody.
We'll hope to see you on that debate stage in Tuscaloosa next week. A million more questions for you, but I know we'll see you again.
We'll get to the rest stops next time.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
Gandolfini.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Stop.
That no one, I think Mike's right. No one eclipses Vince Lombardi.
Vince Lombardi.
No.
The Vince Lombardi rest stop is key.
Whoever has the Roy Rogers is the winner.
Get a holster of fries.
Republican presidential
See Willie at the Fixins Bar, everybody.
I'll be there.